Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Miss Sumaira. It's discrete mathematics for BSIT students. Today's topic is propositions and logic connectives. Propositions. In mathematics, we are in the business of proving or disproving certain types of sentences. As such, we are concerned with sentences that are either true or false. These are called propositions. Properly defining the proposition. A proposition is a sentence which is either true or false, but not both. That is, it's a sentence which is either true or false. It's not in between or not both of them. For example, these two are propositions like 2 is an even number. So if I ask that whether 2 is an even number, it means it's a true sentence. So this is a proposition. The sun revolves around the earth. Is it true or false? It's either true or false. As this is false, so it is again a proposition. Now there are few examples for the non-propositions. What time is it? As it will have some answer, it is not true or false. Go to bed, it's an instructions that go to bed, so it's not going to have an answer true or false. So both of them are non-propositions. Now next is compound propositions. We can build up more complicated compound propositions using the logic operations of conjunctions, disjunctions, and implication, associated most commonly in English with the constructions and, or, and if then respectively. So we can make more propositions by using the logical operations that are of conjunction, disconjunctions, and implications. Now we will discuss all of them one by one. In order to represent compound proposition, we use truth table. Defining truth table properly, a truth table is a mathematical table used to determine if a compound statement is true or false. In a truth table, each statement is typically represented by a letter or variable like P, Q, or R. And each statement also has its own corresponding column in the truth table that lists all the possible truth values. Now more about truth table. We may not sketch out a truth table in our everyday lives, but we still use the logical reasoning that truth tables are built to evaluate whether statements are true or false. Let's say we are told if it is raining outside, then the football game is cancelled. We can use logical reasoning rules to evaluate if the statement is true or false and maybe make some backup plans. Let's check out some of the basic truth table rules. Now this is a diagram that will tell you that if you have one proposition or true proposition, then what should be the values in the truth table. If we have one proposition like P, then it will have answered either true or false. Then only two possibilities will be here in the truth table. If we have two propositions, then by the tree diagram, we can get the possible outcomes. Like for every true, the other statement may be true or false. For false, the other statement may be true and false. So there are total 4 combinations of the answers or the combination in your truth table. Like true, 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 false, false, true, and false, false. By these, we can construct the truth table for our two propositions. Now there are two sample truth table. The first one is for a single proposition P. we have two options for this, either true or false. If you make any proposition, that is a sentence, it will be either true or false. The next truth table is constructed for two proposition. The first one is P and the second is Q. And there are all possible combinations that we have made from the tree diagram that all are given. The combinations are true true, true false, false true and false false. Now come to conjunction. Defining conjunction, the conjunction of P and Q is the proposition P and Q. This new proposition is true exactly when both P and Q are true. In other words, the conjunction is false when either one of P and Q is false. Let us consider an example. Let P be the proposition 2 is even, and let Q be the proposition the sun revolves around the earth. Then the sentence P and Q is false. Why? Because 2 is even, the P proposition is true, and the other Q proposition, the sun revolves around the earth, is false. As one of them is false, so the sentence P and Q is false, since one of the component sentence Q is false. So conjunction will be false if any one of them or both are false. Coming toward the conjunctions, that how we can construct a truth table or how we can represent conjunction mathematically. To represent the conjunction mathematically, we use a truth table. Truth table lists whether a statement is true or false. They defined the logical connectives of compound statements or compound propositions. The sentence built out of proposition and logical connectives are also propositions. They have their truth values. Coming toward the construction of this truth table, there are few columns and rows. Each column must be allocated to each propositions. Like we have two proposition P and Q, so we have allocate two columns to the propositions. And in the last there is a final compound proposition, that is conjunctions or P and Q. Truth table should contain all possible combinations, or you can say the truth values in terms of T and F for all propositions variable. We have here two propositions variable P and Q, so we will list out all the possible combination of these two propositions. Number of rows in the truth table indicated by 2 raised to the power n, where n is the number of proposition that we are considering. As here are two propositions, so total number of rows in this truth table will be 2 raised to the power 2, that are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first we are going to put all possible combinations, and there it is a very easy way, like we can write it down first true true and then false false, and after that in the second proposition we will write down true false up to so on. So if you observe, the combinations are true true, first is true, second is false, first is false, second is true, and then both false. So all the possible combinations of these two propositions are given. Now in the last, that is the final or the conjunctions, that is P and Q, that is compound propositions. We have read that P and Q is only true when both P and Q are true. So if you observe row wise, here both P and Q are true, so your answer will be true. Now come to the second row, we will discuss it row wise. First P is true and Q is false. As one of them, or you may say Q is false, so the answer of conjunction or P and Q is false. Now come to the third row. P is false, true, and Q is true. The answer is false. Why? Because P is false. In the last, both are false, so the answer is again false, as P and Q both are false. Now next is disjunction. The disjunction of P and Q is the proposition P or Q. The disjunction is represented by P or Q. This new proposition is true when P is true or Q is true, or both. Its answer will be true if either P is true or Q is true, or both are true. For example, let P be the proposition 2 is odd, and let Q be the proposition the earth revolves around the sun. Then sentence P or Q is true since at least one of the sentence P and Q is true. Like the P was 2 is odd, whose answer is false. But Q, the earth revolves around the sun, is true. So P or Q or disjunction of both P and Q is true. Now constructing truth table for disjunctions. As there are two propositions P and Q, so there are two columns, one is for P and the other one is for Q. The last column is for the compound proposition or disjunction P or Q. As there are two proposition P, so there will be four possible option or four rows for the truth table. As there are two propositions, so number of rows can be obtained by 2 power 2, that are 4. And these all are possible combinations of two propositions. Now come to the final column, that is P or Q. As we know that P or Q will be true when either P is true or Q is true, or both are true. So reading it row wise, consider the first row as both P and Q are true, so the answer will be true. Second row, P is true and Q is false. So the answer is true as P is true. In the third row, P is false and Q is true. The answer is true as Q is true. In the last row, the answer is false. Why? Because both P and Q are false, so the answer is false. Next is negation. The negation of a proposition P is the proposition not P, written symbolically as not of P. The negation not P is true exactly when P is false. Look at the truth table of negation. As here single proposition is involved, so only two possibility, true and false. And not P is false when P is true, and not P is true when P is false. It is opposite to P, so it is known as negation.